this country.
Are you a minority in the Mount Kenya region?
Who? Myself?
Have you been sidelined as Kimani Ichung'wah from Mount Kenya region? Yes.
How would I am a singular individual. How would I be a minority against who?
In terms of the voice.
Are you trying to compare me with Gathoni wa Mushomba?
In terms of the voice. In terms of the voice.
Ken.
So, in terms of the voice. Gathoni wa Mushomba wants to be president. And Kingpin probably. Are you... Have you lost your voice in the Mount? Because you're a leader. Mount Kenya region respects leaders.
Oh, is that why you're asking me whether I go to my constituency?
That was part of it. But Mount Kenya is a larger constituency
Just go to my Facebook pages and see whether I go to my constituency. See the numbers I'm able to mobilize in my constituency.
So has the mountain shifted and left you behind? Let me ask it that.
Shifted and gone where?
With Rigiji, with Rigathi Gachagua.
To go where with him?
As their leader.
Are we here to discuss Rigathi?
No, we are not here to discuss it.
Please spare me characters like Gathoni wa Mushomba, Rigathi Gachagua and others, and that shaggy-headed senator, I don't know his name, the senator for...
you don't even know where he comes from.
Okay. The one with shaggy hair and shaggy beards. If you want us to sit here and discuss such characters,
no, we're not going to discuss the character, but I want to know.
I can't sit here to discuss such
want to know.
Welcome back once again to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, let me ask this. Assuming you are to blame someone, or maybe you want to blame somebody, who are you going to blame in situations like this? Now, in this video, I want you to tell me in the comment section that who are you going to blame? Are you going to blame Kimani Ichung'wah? Are you going to blame Moses Wetang'ula? Are you going to blame Raila Odinga? Are you going to blame William Samoei Ruto? Or who are you going to blame? Are you going to blame the court? Because it is right now is when it is being discovered that Kimani Ichung'wah has been the majority leader illegally. And that Moses Wetang'ula, that is the Speaker of the National Assembly, I don't know how he used to detect or how he used to come up with this idea that UDA had got many members of parliament, unlike Azimio, so therefore he allowed the UDA to rule the parliament. Things are getting out of hand. Of course, we know that next week the parliament is going to resume. So when the parliament will be members of parliament will be resuming back to parliament, Kimani Ichung'wah will be sitting in the position of the minority leader, not the majority leader. And right now, the person that is in a bigger problem is Moses Wetang'ula. Now, this is what the court said today. That High Court rules Wetang'ula cannot lead Ford Kenya while serving as the National Assembly Speaker, citing the need for impartiality in public office. Now, there are two things here. Moses Wetang'ula is the party leader of Ford Kenya. At the same time, he is the Speaker of the National Assembly. There is something interesting that I want us to understand here. Now, let us now talk about this. I want you to see this thing in this angle. And you'll come to tell me this, you'll come to confirm this with me when the right time comes. There is need. Remember, there was a broad-based government formed. After the broad-based government, a lot of changes were made. After the changes had been made, there are some positions which were given to Raila Odinga. And I said here one day that even this position of the speaker, the position of the speaker is going to be given to someone. Moses Wetang'ula have been the Speaker of the National Assembly. And at the same time, he has been the party leader of his party, the Ford Kenya. I've never seen any complaint. But why is it that now the complaint is right now? There has been need of ODM being given the position of the speaker. And mark you, it might be Otiende Amolo or any other person, but I think it's going to be Otiende Amolo. Now, I want us to go back now to look at these things, Zui. You want to tell me that this issue of Moses Wetang'ula, that he cannot serve two masters at the same time, comes at a time where it is being discovered by court that he gave a wrong ruling, that UDA party had got more members of parliament than ODM or than Azimio. So UDA had been ruling as the majority leaders in parliament. So it is now being shifted that UDA are now the minority and ODM are the Azimio la Umoja are the majority.
First, on the issue of national and public interest. That national and public interest militating against the grant of those orders is situated directly in Articles 1, 2, and 3 of the Constitution. Article 1 is on the sovereignty of the people. Article 2 is on the supremacy of the Constitution. There is a finding on sovereignty of the people. The people decided the issue. The Speaker acted contrary to what the people of Kenya decided. On supremacy of the Constitution, the court has expressly found and quashed the decision of the Speaker as unconstitutional because it violated the Constitution. But more importantly, would be Article 3. Under Article 3(2), any attempt to establish a government otherwise than in compliance with the Constitution is unlawful. They have said themselves they needed the office of the majority leader and the leadership of all those committees in order to run government in a certain way. They are now aggrieved. My Lord, the finding of this court effectively is the system of government or the composition of government and how government has operated, courtesy of that decision of the Speaker, is unlawful. And therefore, my Lord, it is our submission that both national interest and public interest militates against this court after it has made this finding of unconstitutionality to say what is otherwise an unlawful arrangement of government should continue. There is an old law that the law court of law can countenance an illegality. This is not just the normal illegality. This is an illegality that goes to serious violations of the constitutions of Kenya in very fundamental terms. So that, my Lord, on the basis of national interest and public interest, I urge this court not to permit the application for...
Interesting. So right now, Kimani Ichung'wah is going to be the minority leader, while Junet Mohammed is going to be a majority leader. I don't know whether it's either there's a game that is being played here, or maybe there is something fishy going on that we don't know, but we'll come to know. But I've told you this, that Moses Wetang'ula, it's either he's going to drop one thing. If he decides to drop his party and continue to serve as the Speaker of the National Assembly, well and good. But if he says that he cannot drop his party to anybody, then he's going to drop becoming the Speaker of the National Assembly. Where it is called Kenya. You know, this is now what is called Kenyan politics. When you sleep, when you wake up in the morning, something new must happen. Everything happens, and in politics, nothing happens. Nothing happens in politics without a reason. Are you seeing? When the broad-based government was formed, these guys thought that maybe Raila Odinga did not know what he was doing. This guy wanted to get into government. Like, he really wanted to get into power by all means. So right now you are getting now this point of Raila doesn't really want to be the president, but now any government, when any government is formed, he must find his way into government. So what is happening right now is the people of ODM, they must be in this, they must occupy all these positions. They must be in power no matter what, and they must give rulings. Let us just wait. I don't know what we think concerning this, that right now Kimani Ichung'wah is being shifted from being the majority leader to being the minority leader. It is so much shameful the way he has been bragging. You know, he has been benefiting. But now there is also another challenge. Kimani Ichung'wah have been benefiting for all the funds, you know, all the tokens and everything of that the majority leader is normally being given, but it has been all illegally. And now another problem that now the people of ODM have is that Raila formed a broad-based government. So will they still get the benefits that have been there? Like, will they still have all the benefits of being the majority leader after the broad-based government was formed? Let me know what you think at the comment section. But just a reminder, if you're meeting for the first time, don't forget, take a minute, click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, do me comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where you're watching this video from. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye bye.